share with you Buffalo Zoo's new Zoo Forall program. This initiative, combined with some new dynamic seasonal pricing, will increase our attendance in ways that benefit the community while providing financial stability for the zoo. Growing and building our community is core to the zoo's mission and values. While we have traditionally offered discounted programs to schools and other groups and nonprofits in the area, we can now offer members ensuring the educational and recreational offered by our world-class zoo are accessible and welcoming to all. The Buffalo Zoo worked with many community partners and leaders to develop a program that removes financial barriers and provides a variety of inclusive experiences, making the zoo accessible to all members of the community. Buffalo Zoo welcomes our community to connect and save, regardless of economic status and other factors. Through our new Zoo Forall initiative, we strive to be that are meaningful to all of our guests. So what is Zoo Forall? So Zoo Forall is about accessibility and inclusiveness for all visitors and offers a stratified pricing model for members of our community to access the zoo in a variety of ways. Subsidized admission is core to this. We have discounted or free admission now that will be offered to low-income families and individuals through partnerships that we've developed. For example, those with an arts access pass through Buffalo Arts Services Incorporated will get some free opportunities. For those with electronic benefits cards like the New York State SNAP EBT card, will get severely discounted opportunities, such as $5 for the card holder and up to 3 additional guests for $5 each. For those that live in Erie County, which makes up about 60% of our visitation at the zoo, if you have a Buffalo and Erie County free library card, and you present that card at the gate, you will receive $5 off your general admission ticket. For those that have enjoyed discounts through groups, active or retired military, or through some of our reciprocal programs, those discounts continue and wrap into this program. For those that don't qualify for those above discounts, the zoo has low-cost community days 2 to 3 times a year. For example, we have 716 Day coming up in July, where you can access the zoo for $7.16. These are very affordable options for our community. The zoos also initiate a new seasonal dynamic pricing model, which helps people access the zoo at different price points. In-season pricing, which will be slightly higher than off-season pricing, provides a number of benefits for those willing to come at different times of the year. Zoo Forall in our admissions area is the first of many commitments the zoo has to improving access, equity, and inclusion. And we hope that this will continue to open doors to new partnerships and expanded learning opportunities. So what are the benefits of this new admission strategy? Financially strong model to help the zoo cover important costs that are specific to the zoo, such as investing in animal welfare and well-being. It costs a lot to feed and care for the 800 animals that live at the zoo, and we have specialized costs that no one else has, like providing salt for the saltwater pools for the polar bears and the sea lions. We're going to expand our engagement programs. We're going to be able to develop new interactive exhibits. We're going to offer more learning opportunities and strengthen our conservation efforts. And altogether, that elevates the guest experience by maintaining current facilities, implementing new guest amenities, and creating new experiences for our visitors, as well as overcoming the costs that we all share, such as heightened gas and inflation costs. The higher in-season costs helps to cover additional programming offered only in that summer season. This includes more keeper talks, feeding demonstrations, and a new exceptional Canine Champions for Conservation stunted dog show that will debut this summer. Having multiple options for pricing also allows families on a tight budget to enjoy the zoo, and while offering that customer more control in choosing the experience that they want and what price that they want. The zoo has been committed to providing an enjoyable, educational, and affordable experience to our community of Buffalo and Erie County, and this commitment is strengthened by this initiative. The Buffalo Zoo remains, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our supporters and our esteemed government officials that are here. We'd like to thank the Senator Sean Ryan and Assembly Member Bill Conrad and additional state government officials that support the Zoo, Botanical Garden, and Aquarium ZBGA funding. County Executive Mark Polenkars, Deputy County Executive Lisa Chimera, and Erie County legislators April Baskins and Mike Kushian, and others that support Erie County Cultural Operating Fund grants. These programs would not be possible without that support. We would also like to acknowledge and thank the zoo's many donors, too many to talk about here, and ongoing supporters that make these kinds of efforts a reality: the 716 Foundation, the Community Foundation, and the Ralph C. Wilson Foundation. Finally, I'd like to thank local community leaders who participated in one-on-one discussions and focus groups to help us develop this strong initiative, including those from Back to Basics Outreach Ministries, Buffalo Peacemakers, King Urban Life Center, Buffalo Center for Health Equity, Buffalo Board of Blocks Club, the Saturday Academy at Charles Drew School, and the Buffalo Public Schools. In conclusion, I invite all members of our community to join us in this journey to connect and save wildlife. Together, we can create new memories and be more inclusive and a vibrant zoo experience for everyone. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Lisa Chimera.
Good morning, everyone. What an exciting day at the zoo. Thank you, Lisa, for inviting me. You know how special the zoo means to me. And as a mom who brought her children here many, many times, it's great to be here. And as a former legislator for this district and having previously served on the board, the zoo holds a very special place in my heart and is one of my very favorite places in Erie County. I'm so glad to be here today to celebrate this great initiative that wouldn't have been possible without our outstanding zoo leadership and their team. I was an educator for 34 years, so I know just how important spaces like these are to our families and our children. A visit to the zoo is truly an educational experience and a fun day for the family. Our Buffalo Zoo has prioritized exhibits and programming that emphasizes conservation and teaches our young learners about their role in our ecosystem. I can confidently say that the benefits of a visit to the zoo are substantial and help our community at large. By introducing the Zoo Forall initiative, we break down a barrier to access and provide a greater opportunity for all families to benefit from this educational space. By reducing the cost of admission, we let families know that they are welcome to our zoo. Just last summer, the 4 lion cubs captured our hearts and actually costed me 15 minutes to get here because I couldn't remove my eyes from them. But those kind of experiences over the years has brought an exciting opportunity to our children. I am excited for all to have the opportunity to see these animals in person, thanks to Zoo Forall. I am glad that the county's assistance with annual operating costs helped to support this initiative, and I encourage all families to take advantage of these opportunities to make sure they can bring their families to this wonderful, wonderful place in Erie County, our zoo. So thank you to everybody involved. Let's celebrate this and let's open our doors and welcome everyone into the zoo.
I'd now like to introduce Jakai Harrison from April Baskett's office.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Lisa. The chairwoman would love to be here, so she sends her regrets for not being here, but she did send a little words that she wanted to share with everyone. So the Buffalo Zoo has long been a cultural and educational institution in our community, dedicated to the inclusivity and accessibility to all residents of Erie County, and their new Zoo Forall program reinforces their commitment to our community. No matter where they come from, residents in Erie County and Buffalo are able to experience the animals and experience the great wonder that is our Buffalo Zoo. And we just want to thank Lisa Smith, her board of directors, her administrative team for lowering the cost of admissions for our low-income families here in Erie County, so they too can build the memories that Deputy County Executive Lisa Chimera talked about, that I had as a kid, and had the chairwoman has also experienced with her children. And so we thank you for this new program, and hopefully this is a step toward all our institutions, our cultural institutions in Erie County, to become more accessible for everyone in the community. So thank you so much.
So thank you to our board of directors for supporting this initiative, and to all of you for being here today. That concludes our press conference. Thank you so much. Sure, I can take a couple questions.
More specific about that, the seasonal thing about?
So starting April 15th, we will have two prices for the zoo, one that's an off-season price, and then an in-season price that starts on Memorial Day weekend and goes to Labor Day weekend. And that helps us just cover those additional opportunities that we do in the summertime that we don't do at other times of the year.
And now, you said there was already some plans in place to help lower costs for some. Why expand it?
So we've really felt that there was a significant part of our community that is not coming to the zoo, and they're not experiencing the zoo at this point in time. So by expanding this and doing other opportunities, we're reaching a greater audience, and people that aren't already coming hopefully can come.
And what does that do for those families that could make it before?
Well, we're hoping that then they'll be able to learn about nature, connect with nature, have those educational experiences that many do experience, but this way it opens it up to a whole new group of people.
This is a lot of new information. How are you going to let your campaign go? What's going to happen to get this word?
Yeah, that's a great question. So you'll see on our website, on our ticket page, a lot of this information is going to be right on our front ticket page. So you click one click and you find it. And then we're going to have some additional materials that we'll be passing out in different parts of the community. We're also going to be advertising this in certain newspapers and stuff around town, and periodicals that people get. So you'll see it in a variety of ways, and maybe some commercials and some other things coming up down the road. But initially, it'll be right on our ticket page for the website.
Will there be new exhibits just for the summer?
So our new exhibit for the summer is called Canine Champions for Conservation. It's a new stunt dog show. It's going to occur 3 times a day. The only days it won't occur are Tuesdays. They do need a day off to rest the animals. But that's going to be right in the center of the zoo, and we're super excited to bring them on to talk about wild canine conservation, and then also it uses rescued dogs for the show. So yeah, it's right in the center of the zoo by the carousel, yeah.
The people you're trying to reach, you're talking about low-income people. They don't have access to computers and things of that nature. How do you get that out to them?
So we're going to be, putting some flyers out. We are using our Zoomobile to go to different community events to pass out flyers and other information at those events, as well as have those touch points too of biofacts or animals in their community right where they're at. So we'll be doing a bunch of those kind of initiatives to get to the people that we want to hear the message. Any other questions? All right, thank you very much.